Hi, in this tutorial, I'm going to go over how the Beautyfindr app works, both for the client and on the professional side. So step one is that a client puts in a request. Step two is all of the beauty professionals that are on the app that have elected to offer that service through their profile, and they also meet the mile radius criteria in which the client is willing to travel, because keep in mind the client either puts in their current location or they can type in an address. If those two criteria are matched, the professional is alerted. Step three, the professional has the opportunity to make offer. And the way you make offer as a professional is you simply tap on the request, then you tap on the service that you want to make an offer, and then you hit submit. Keep in mind the price that populates when you go to make offer is based on what you've put on your profile. So if you ever need to change prices, that's where you would go to update that. Then once you hit submit, the chat feature will pop up and you can actually tell the client, these are the times or the dates that I can see you or take you as a client or my availability. The client may have very specific times, or it may just be multiple days between multiple time frames. So at that point, step three is that the client is then notified that you have made them an offer. A client will continue to get notifications of offers made until they select book with a professional. So when you make an offer in the chat, one thing just to note, do not ask the client to call your salon to book, because at this point they have not picked you. So everything needs to happen through the app. So if you have any questions, unless the client wants to call you, but in this case, if they're not doing that, then you need to be able to just follow the process through the app. So once the client picks who they want to offer the service, they select book, which they'll see where their offers are. They can click on the offer and then select book. They can also go to the chat feature and maybe ask additional questions to you. But once they hit book, step four is that the beauty professional is then notified. If you're not selected, then the request will disappear from your queue and will go away. But if you are selected, it will go to your confirmed request. The client is prompted at that point to send their email on their phone through the chat, should you need those two things to get them set up in your point of sale system or your scheduling system. At that point, if you wanted the client, you need to contact the client to get more information for your new client intake process, then that would be a good time to call. But we just don't want people asking clients, potential clients, to call before they have elected you as the person to provide their services. And then a couple other things on there. There are three types of requests that you can anticipate to receive. The best of practice is to leave all these requests on your notifications. There's same day requests, which of course are requested on the same day that the service is requested. There's future, which are future date, so not same date. And then there's SOS, which could be same day or future requests. SOS requests are people that are willing to pay more than the service price of the tip for the service. So if a client says, yes, I'm willing to pay more than the service price of the tip, and they enter in $1 or a percentage, be sure to note that when you go to check them out at your business if they had elected to do so. Keep in mind, no transactions of cards or money goes through the app. What our goal is to get you connected on the front end, and once a connection's made, you then add them to your booking system. If for some reason you need to cancel or reschedule a client, you need to contact them directly and not through the app. Because again, the app is, once a connection's made, that's the part where we hand off to you to then follow your normal processes. If you have any more questions, or we can create more clarity around the process, send us an email at contact@beautyfindr.com. And again, if you're not already following us on social media, we're Beautyfindr app on Instagram and Beautyfindr on Facebook and on TikTok. Thank y'all.